This is how to design and create a killer Instagram reel to blow up your page, because 1 or 2 or 3 killer Instagram reels have the potential to dramatically change your page forever. Look closely, because many creators got their big break because they had just one great reel go viral. But what makes a great reel? What do these successful creators know that we don't? Is it the sounds they're using? Is it the editing software? Do they have better filming equipment? Obviously, they know something we don't, and we need to figure it out, because the fastest growing creators in the world know how to blow up their page with just 3 or 4 killer reels. Good news for you, it's actually quite simple, and it doesn't require any fancy equipment or editing softwares, because the process great creators use to design and create killer reels follows a couple steps, and this video will walk you through all of them. Practice this regimen daily for 3 months, and your Instagram page and your life might change dramatically. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're already a subscriber, that means that you're trying to make social media a better place with your reels, and the world needs your positive influence more now than ever. Before you even press record, you need to plan your reel and figure out why people will want to watch your video in the first place, because nothing feels worse than editing, filming, and creating a high-quality reel that's entertaining, beautiful, and literally perfect, except no one wants to watch it. If that's been what you've been experiencing, it's likely your reel had an uninteresting idea. Ugh, that sounded way harsher than I expected it to. For example, here's an account of mine that's on the rise. Take a look at the reels that have over 1 million views or close to 1 million views. Are they videos of me dancing, videos of my dog running in the park, me trying on clothes? No, because the reality is, only person who would care to watch those videos is me. The reels that have blown up are the ones that describe feelings millions of people share. Let's look at a filmmaker account. Which reel has way more potential to blow up this page and get it thousands, not hundreds, thousands of new followers? This one that's purely focused on warm aesthetics, or this one that describes feelings millions of people can relate to about getting older and talks about feelings we all share? Before you even touch your camera or open up your editing app, do you see how important it is to have a killer idea in the first place? But we usually skip that part and just go straight to filming and editing. Don't be afraid to spend days or weeks coming up with killer reel ideas, because literally anyone with a killer reel idea and the skills to execute it will blow up for years. I've worked with many content creators, and they're always so concerned about how to post every day or even 3 times a day. What most of them never realized until we started working together is that one killer reel will outperform 10 average ones. You can get away with better results with way less effort. The brainstorming strategy I'm about to share with you has guaranteed me viral success time and time again. So let's go through it. Grab a pen and paper or open up a blank document, because you're going to take notes. Lots of notes. Open up the Instagram app and search up your niche. Here's a pro tip. Make sure your niche is narrowed down to something super specific. For example, instead of making content about beautiful destinations, make it about beautiful hidden destinations. Narrowing down your niche will guarantee you massive growth. I have a guide linked in the description teaching you how to choose a super specific niche that will work for you. Once you've searched up your niche, you'll see a bunch of content pop up. Go to the Reels section and look at the videos that have performed the best. I'd say videos that have 50,000 views or more. Take notes on these 5 things. Repeat this process for at least 25 videos. Once you've done that, look at the notes you've taken and group the similarities between the reels you reviewed into sections. Now, you literally have a blueprint of what works. Notice how every viral video is either educational, entertaining, relatable, or all 3 of those? No? Okay, I'd write that down too. Now that you know what works, it's time to start putting your video together. First, let's start off with the hook. Your reel needs to have a spectacular hook, because it's within the first 3 seconds where someone will decide whether or not they'll want to watch your video. Lucky for you, creating amazing hooks is super easy. First hook you can try is by simply overlaying a title on the first 3 seconds of your video. Make it evoke curiosity so the viewer feels like they have to watch until the end. For example, this video with over 20 million views has a title saying 5 suits every man needs. As a viewer, you now want to watch until the end of the video because you're curious what 5 suits he's going to show you. Another hook you can try is adding an eye-catching movement at the beginning of your video, like a transition, a shot of you running, airplanes, cars, literally anything that makes your mind stop and go, what just happened? Just take a look at this reel. You can't help but watch it because your mind can't grasp how she's changing her outfit like that. The last hook you can try is pinpointing someone's problem right away. Going back to your brainstorming exercise, look at the questions people left in the comment section. For example, maybe you're a fitness coach. A question you might have seen is, where do you start stretching if you feel as stiff as wood? A hook you could use for a reel touching on this topic could say, 3 easy stretches to cure your stiff back. Okay, so now that you have great ideas and great hooks, it's time for you to learn how to film great videos. I'm gonna be fully transparent with you guys. All of my viral videos were filmed on my iPhone. And no, not the iPhone 13 Pro Max I have now, the iPhone 10. You don't need any fancy equipment to have viral videos. You just need good lighting, non-distracting backgrounds, and clear audio. Your video subject must always be clearly visible. For lighting, just like we talked about with the camera, you don't need anything fancy. In fact, the absolute best light source is free, and that light source is the sun. There's just one more thing you have to keep in mind before pressing the record button, and that's making sure you're filming in an aesthetically pleasing place. This doesn't mean you have to rent out a studio or go somewhere fancy. Your bedroom, kitchen, bathroom, front yard, backyard, school campus, subway station, the places you go to every day are viral video worthy. And on that note, if you're someone who struggles to find a place to rest their phone against to film, I'd recommend investing in a tripod. This one on Amazon is perfect for filming reels. Now that the scene for your video is set, you have to make sure that your audio is clear. If you plan on throwing music on top of your videos, this won't apply to you, but if you plan on speaking in your videos, you have to have great audio quality. The most basic way to get your voice to sound high quality in your videos is by filming in a quiet place. If you're wanting to get rid of that background static noise, I recommend using a microphone. This doesn't have to be anything fancy. Some creators simply use the mic attached to their headphones, but other creators, myself, like to use little mics such as this one. There are several affordable options on Amazon. Would you believe that's it for filming? If you've made it this far, you're going to become a Viral Reels pro, because this next step is where the magic happens. Let me teach you how to edit viral-worthy reels. First things first, you have to find an audio that has the potential to blow up. Notice how we're not looking for an audio that's already mega popular. The biggest mistake I see creators make when choosing audios is picking sounds that are already super viral. What you need to realize is that those sounds are oversaturated and actually holding you back from blowing up. Now, this audio research strategy is the most beginner-friendly out of 3 I've created, but if you're serious about creating killer reels to blow up your page, I break down the other 2 audio research strategies in my Reels Mastery 101 course, which I'll touch on later. Open up the Instagram app and go to the Reels tab. Look bottom left corner and stop when you see an upwards arrow. Tap on the audio and check to see how many videos it has. The magic number, anything under 10,000 videos. The lower the number, the better. That means you have less competition. Once you found a sound with the potential for virality, screen record it. Okay, so the moment you've been waiting for is finally here. What editing app do successful creators use to create killer Instagram reels? That app, my friend, is CapCut. Not only is the free version amazing, but it has every single transition, effect, filter, everything you'll need to create incredible viral videos. Open up the app and select your screen recording. Down here at the bottom, you're gonna select Extract Audio. Now pay close attention because this next step will transform your video from an average one to a viral one. Tap the beats icon and turn on auto beats. This is going to create dotted markers so you can time your clips to the exact beats of the music. This is honestly going to make your video look so clean and truly set you apart from the millions of other creators on the platform. platform. Import the clips you want in your video and adjust the aspect ratio to 9:16. The pressure's on for this next step. Remember how we talked about hooks? This is where you're going to apply it. Choose your most attention-grabbing clip and drag it to the beginning of your video. Now cut all your other clips to the width of the markers. What I like to do is drag my clips towards the markers, and CapCut will automatically end them precisely on beat. After working with many creators and creating hundreds of videos for myself, I've found that the magic video duration is 7 seconds. This guarantees a high watch time because viewers will most likely watch the entire video or even rewatch it more than once. This will tell the algorithm that it's a good video. Now, whether you're a fitness coach, chef, artist, filmmaker, makeup artist, or fashionista, this viral Reels editing strategy is going to work for you because it's going to force you to cut out any unnecessary sections that could drop the viewer's attention. Export your clip in 1080p and you're ready to post. If you're someone who's doing talking videos, well, those style videos follow a very similar editing strategy, and I have in-depth tutorials in my Instagram Reels course, but we'll get to that soon. A lot of creators skip this next step because they don't think it's important, but a posting strategy will literally tell the algorithm who to show your videos to, which will increase your reach because these people will most likely watch your entire video. If you don't already do this in CapCut, add a title to your video using keywords that describe your video. For example, if your reel is a montage of you and your friends having a picnic, you can add text that says, "Just reminder, picnic season is in 4 weeks." The keyword picnic will help the algorithm understand that it should show your reel to people who are interested in picnics, and without you even realizing it, you've added a layer of relatability to your video that will now encourage people to comment, save your post, and share it with friends. Moving on to the caption, you want the first line of your caption to encourage people to comment, save your post, and share it with others. Here's a few one-liners that I like to use. Following the first line of your caption, write something that adds even more value to your post. And again, try to use keywords. To finish off your caption, you're going to choose 3 hashtags that are super niche and have everything to do with your video. So many people make the mistake of using 30 hashtags that are super popular, which only confuses the algorithm. Pick 3 that have less than 1 million videos that perfectly describe your video. For example, when I'm choosing my hashtags for my self-improvement pep talks, I usually choose self-love tips, self-growth journey, and positive words. Notice how each hashtag has less than 1 million videos? Again, that's great because that means there's less competition, and we love that. All that's left to do is to choose your video tags and reel cover. Instagram gives you the option to choose 3 tags, but what I've found to work for both myself and my coaching clients is to choose one that best describes your content. Once you've done that, choose a frame from your video as your reel cover that best shows what your video is about. I know it may be hard to believe, but that's all it takes to create killer reels to blow up your page. If you want a step-by-step process to blow up your Instagram reels, I have a mini course and guide linked below that will give you the easiest way to blow up your page, as well as all the strategies that I personally use to blow up my reels. You can also book a call with me and we'll create a personalized strategy to blow you up. All the links are down below. At the end of the day, the secret to Instagram Reels success is creating videos that are valuable to the viewer. These reels, they're not about you. Every word and every clip should be used to inspire, motivate, educate, and entertain your audience. Your Instagram success doesn't depend on where you're from. It doesn't depend on how much money you have. It just depends on whether your videos are relatable enough for the viewer to want to watch the entire thing, comment on, save it, and share it with friends. I know this may seem intimidating, overwhelming, and kind of scary, but just remember that the creators you look up to, the ones that inspire you the most, they were once you, and they had to learn how to trust themselves and their skills, and over time with consistency and tons of practice, they succeeded. And that, my friend, will be you one day.